Hello English teachers. Welcome to my channel if you are a new subscriber. Today our session is about learner needs. So, what are learner needs? When a learner learns a foreign language, he or she has various kinds of needs which influence his or her learning. They could be personal needs such as a need for praise, learning needs such as a need to become more fluent, or professional needs such as a need to learn English for giving presentations. Recognizing and trying to meet learner needs are part of being a good teacher. Look at this table and think how the different kinds of learner needs might affect what a teacher does in the classroom. Personal needs, e.g. security, challenge, support, praise, movement, goals, learning expectations, other psychological or physical needs. And the reasons for personal needs are age, gender, cultural background, interests, educational background, motivation, personality. And the next is learning needs, e.g. specific ways of learning, specific target language, specific language subskills, exam strategies, learner autonomy, working at a suitable level. And the reasons for learning needs are learning styles, past language learning experience, learning gap between the learner's present level and the target level of language proficiency. Learning goals and expectations for the course, level of skill and knowledge, availability of time, exams. And the next is future or present professional needs, and the reasons for these are professional language requirements for employment, training, or education. Learners' needs can affect many things related to their learning, e.g. which methods or approaches they like the teacher to use, what topics interest them, what language and skills they need to focus on, what materials they prefer, etc. Content and language integrated learning courses for students needing to learn another subject in another language. Meeting learners' needs helps to motivate learners, making their course more relevant to them. To meet learners' needs, schools often provide different kinds of courses, e.g. activity-based courses for younger learners, medical English for doctors. Study skills courses for learners wishing to go to an English medium, where all subjects are taught in English, school, or university. Content and language integrated learning courses for students needing to learn another subject in another language. Meeting learners' needs helps to motivate learners, making their course more relevant to them. Key concepts in the language teaching classroom. Read these tips and tick the ones which are most important for you. Adults or older teenagers with specific professional, general or academic goals for learning English need courses that meet their needs. Here, for example, are some different kinds of professional, general, and academic English courses. Notice the differences between them. 1. A 3-day intensive course on exam strategies for students taking a university entrance exam. 2. A series of 1-to-1 lessons over 8 weeks on business presentation skills. 3. A 6-month course for future tourists focusing on social and daily survival English. 4. A year-long course on writing academic essays and reading academic books and articles. 5. A short summer course in an English-speaking country for teenagers, involving lots of sports, trips to tourist sites and chatting with English teenagers. 6. A once-a-week course for a small group of accountants focusing on English for accountancy, and held in the learner's company, a large accountancy firm. 7. A 4-week online course on writing business letters in English. You can see that to meet the future needs of learners, these courses vary in length, frequency, class size, language skill focused on, type of English, teaching methods, and activities. Learners at primary or secondary school may not yet have professional or academic needs, but they do have personal and learning needs. Primary age learners, for example, have a particular need for praise and for play. Teenage learners may have a need for more autonomy and recognition of their individuality. Learners may also have special needs such as dealing with dyslexia. Teachers can find out about learners' needs through observation, questionnaires, or through discussing them with students. Some choices the teacher can make to help to address learners' personal and learning needs are shown below. For personal needs, the teacher can do these: choosing suitable materials and topics, approach to teaching, e.g. activity-based or topic-based learning, pace of lessons, activities, treatment of individual learners, skills, and language, interaction patterns, e.g. whole class, group, pair, or individual work, types of feedback, for learning needs that can do the actions below: choosing suitable materials and topics, approach to teaching and assessment, activities, interaction patterns, language and skills, level of language and skills, learning strategies, workload. Meeting learners' professional needs is especially relevant to older learners who may be going to study at an English medium university, get a new job or start new job duties. All these areas have their own uses of language. There are many books and websites available that have materials and activities for these kinds of needs, and that will help teachers understand what the language and skills characteristics of these areas are. Teachers cannot meet all their learners' needs all the time. Making use of variety within or across lessons can help though, for example, using different kinds of activities, different interaction patterns, different teaching approaches. Thank you for watching and learning. Please subscribe for more interesting videos.